And bam! How's it going, family? How's it going? Once again, it's Zerox Twinz going live with the best live ever. Bruh, we always got something going on. What do we have going on today?
Man, listen, we're here again. Man, we have, a show that is going to blow your mind. We have an epic experience that we are about to endeavor. Again, family, we're here, the best live ever, where we love, we laugh.
And we learn.
And we learn how to live our best lives together. Here, we bring on the resources, right? The entertainment, bro. We bring on
the philosophers,
and the philosophers. You know what I'm saying? Meaning what, bro?
Lovers of words.
The lovers of words,
like
man. Listen, we bring on the wisdom, the life experiences. And this is why we do what we do. Again, the best live ever is for us to bring on the information that we may need in order to sustain.
Man, we got great examples. It's almost like introducing good people to good people.
To good people making great things happen. Again, family, we're here doing our thing and what have you. Of course, you know what I'm saying? We want to give props to our engineer. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Sounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Sounds.
My man, Erick is our business partner as well. Hey, but no, again, we're here. Man, the best live ever, of course, y'all, and memories of my daughter, you know what I'm saying, who lost her life not too long ago. Again, much love and respect to my beloved daughter, you know what I'm saying, Tonisha Danae Harris. Of course, I'm Antonio Dean Harris. But beyond that, bro, man, listen, man, we got an artist that's coming on all the way from Alabama, right? Alabama, man. This won't be one of our first interviews with him, right? The foreign interview versus domestic and being in-house. It's our first foreign interview with someone. Yeah, man.
Satellite.
Man, we told y'all, man, we're going to bring on the best of the best. And like we promised, we're going to deliver. I guess, bro, man, listen. We chose not to listen to this song. I'm going to tell you why. Because we want to know for sure if you see our head knocking, right? If you see our fingers popping, if you see us moving and grooving, y'all know and understand that Twin and I, we don't love us. Man, listen, we don't fake for nobody, no way, no how, right? So again, we're finna listen and see if we are bringing on the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Come on, D.
Wow. I remember the first time that I saw you. Said to myself, I've got to have her. And in the back of my mind, I just thought I needed some time to make you mine, baby. And now that you're mine, I'll never let you go. I can't get enough of your brown sugar. And even though we fuss and fight, I won't walk down your line. Baby, you're mine, baby, you're mine, baby, you're mine. And now that you're mine, I'll never let you go. Be together, roll together. So promise just like you, so beautiful. I can't believe it, you are so incredible.
Well, listen here.
Yeah. Man.
Man, listen. The proof is in the pudding. Again,
Wow.
y'all know and understand that we're not gonna fake for nothing or nobody. And y'all know, hey man, it was grooving and grooving. Bro, listen, man, that need to be on the, you know what I'm saying, the swing out community, man.
Yeah, that
you know what I'm saying? I almost started dancing with you, man.
Oh,
We
watch
don't
out.
do that. But anyway, hey family, again, we're here the best
Lead up to the
live
step.
ever.
Lead up to the step.
For the steppers, best live ever. We're here doing our due diligence, man. What we love, we laugh, and we
And we
learn.
learn how to live our best
How to live our
life.
best lives
Zerox Twinz.
together, man. Again, we are bringing on the best of the best, and we promised you, like we promised, and we continue to promise, and we continue to deliver. We have coming on us, Bill.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the way from Alabama,
Alabama.
right? Of course.
Making it
You know
happen.
what I'm saying? We don't introduce them, so we're gonna allow them to introduce themselves. Why, bro?
Man, because they know themselves better than we know them.
Man, but you know what I'm saying? D! You know what I'm saying? Bring them on in. Let's see who we got here.
And to the
Hey, man, what's happening with you, man?
Man, what's going on?
Man, all this
All
loving,
is
man.
well.
Of course, you know what I'm saying? I'm Blue Bull.
and I'm Red Bull.
Man, what we do is the best live ever, man. We got you and we brought you on because, man, we heard that, hey, you was the man.
And we heard
and
that
we-
you are the man. Yeah, that's working.
That's
today.
it,
That's
man.
working.
Hey, man, we don't introduce, man. We allow you to introduce yourself because you know you better than we do, but we're going to get to know you, man.
Just
Tell
like
us
that.
who you are and why you're here.
Hey, man, my name is Erick Matthews, aka Cozy Majestic, and I'm here, man, to do an interview with you guys. First of all, let me say that it's a privilege, man, to be on your platform, you know, and so I'm excited, man, to be here, man. So that's why I'm here tonight, man, to showcase some music and to link in with you guys, man.
Man, listen here, man. Listen again, Erick. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. It's okay to call you Erick or Mr. Matthews.
Hey, Erick, it's fine.
Erick is all right, all right. Hey, man, listen, Erick, man. You know, Twin and I, we're well known for being truthful, honest, and with good intentions, man.
Mhm.
And hey, man, we're not gonna fake, man. Listen, man, you are jamming, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate it.
yeah.
Yeah.
What I like most about your sound is automatically we know where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, with your lyrics, it fits.
Oh, bro, you know, I was
everything.
thinking about putting it in my rap number 9, man. It's okay to use your lyrics, right? I'll go use that for
rap number 9.
rap number 9.
That's how
You know what I'm
be picking
saying?
them
Yeah.
girls up. You know, rap number 9 works every time.
Every time. Hey, man, listen, man. Again, you're where now, man? Tell us where you from, man.
Well, I was born and raised in Birmingham, Alabama. You know,
Okay.
Oh,
I've been all over the country and outside the country, but you know, this is where I was born, man. So after 20-some years of not being in Birmingham, I'm actually back. So I've been here about a year and a half.
Ain't that
Wow,
something,
that
man?
is-
Boy, listen here, boy. I got some partners up there in Birmingham. I'm gonna rap to you about them in a
you
minute.
know,
Yeah, yes,
what they
sir.
always say. You know what they always say?
What?
You can't make a home run if you don't leave home base.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
it, man.
I've
Yeah.
done that all the way to all the way to West Africa, man. I stayed.
Oh,
in Africa.
wow, man.
Yeah, three and a half years I stayed in Africa. I only been back in the country for a year and a half. I just came back to my hometown.
Are you serious? You stayed there?
Stayed there for 3.5 years, man.
Man, ain't that something, man? Tell us a little bit about your upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Being in Birmingham, how long were you there before you left and start traveling?
Sure. I was of course born in Birmingham, Alabama, man. Born into a musical family, you know. So every morning, man, my grandmother took care of basically all of her grandchildren through music lessons. So she had a big organ and a piano in the living room, and we woke up to music and went to bed to music. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that something, man?
Destined to be what
right.
you are.
So was it different artists that you listened to, or was it more or less organic where y'all did the music?
It was both, actually, man.
Oh, wow.
My grandmother, man, she was really strict, so she didn't allow in her presence us to listen to secular music. But I had secular influences and musical influences at an early age, both gospel and secular.
Oh, wow. You mind naming a few of them, man?
Sure. I can remember, man, early on, definitely being influenced by Michael Jackson, man.
Oh, okay. Man, this is the greatest entertainer ever. Go ahead.
Just because, man, the focus that he put into his videos, and it was just a amazing time at that time, man. Also, Stevie Wonder, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Stevie.
Wow.
Stevie has a major influence on me to this day. My music, so forth. Of course, newer artists would be like D'Angelo, man. I was sick to hear that he passed. Rest in peace.
Okay, then, yeah.
But he's definitely impacted my life in a major way, just to name a few.
Right. That's
awesome.
Yeah.
Ain't that something, man? And gospel, you know what I'm saying? You grew up in the you know what I'm saying? The Bible Belt, man. Like that Bible Belt, right?
Man.
Tell us a little about your gospel experience, man, as a youngster.
Well, my whole family sings, man. I mean, from my dad to my mom, my granny, she's, rest in peace. She's deceased about 10, 15 years now. But for about 60 of those years, man, she played and served the local church, and that's kind of where I got a lot of my training, got past my stage of being nervous on stage and all of that. I was kind of broken in there. Then went into singing at school, Christmas programs and different things like that, and just started seeing, people being affected, by my singing, man. And so I couldn't help for it to be a passion. I've known since 3 years old. And I got a funny story for you, man. I told my family, when I could get to a point to talk, I was letting them know this is what I'm going to do. I'm saying this at 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
8.
wow, man.
That's awesome.
Listen.
He
Yeah,
said he was singing in school. I didn't cut you off. Singing in school. Have you ever been a part of a group? Was that part of, like the Jackson 5 and thing like that? Did you start?
Honestly, in school, man, and this is a fun fact. A lot of people in Birmingham don't know this, but there's a guy by the name of Sir Charles, man. And he actually was in school with me in elementary school. He was in my class, man, and guy by the name of Big Roe Williams. These guys have gone on to, do stuff on the what do you call it?
Southern Soul.
Southern Soul.
Southern Soul
side. Charles and who? Big who?
Big Roe Williams. Big Roe Williams and
right.
Sir Charles. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Sir Charles just did a concert here over in Dallas, man, at the Odyssey just the other day, man. That's our boy.
Yeah, he's doing the thing, man. So I was in elementary school with those guys. So we started out battling, man, but we was, interestingly enough, we were battling rap, and then it just kind of developed later on into singing.
Fancy genre, okay.
So I can remember many mornings, man, right before the bell would ring, man, we out there battling, whether it's singing or rapping. And so it was good, man. So growing up in the church, doing that. And then later on, man, signing with a guy by the name of John P. Key. That's how I first got into the industry. John signed me. He signed me to my first deal and moved me from Texas, because I was living in Texas at that time.
Okay.
Flew me to North Carolina, man. And I stayed there for 2.5, 3 years doing background for New Life, traveling with him while he was producing my solo record.
Man, ain't that something? So tell me this. I mean, your voice is is your instrument, but do you play any other instruments outside of that?
You in my mind.
I play bass guitar, I play lead guitar, I play the keys, I play the organ, I play the drums. So
Quit playing.
I'm always trying to learn more instruments, man.
Ain't that something,
That's
man? You sound like a prince to me, man.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Just the love of music.
Yeah.
Love of music, man.
Love of music.
Love of music.
Wow. So how is it different from being, I guess, in the background to now to the forefront? Is it a different bravado for you, or do it matter where you are as long as you're entertaining? How is that for you?
For me, man, I always say, man, a lot of singers, man, they like the limelight, they like the perks that are bought. For me, it's really therapy, man. It's therapy, and it's not just therapy, but it's something I would do whether I was getting paid for it or not, man. So I'm at home, man. That's where I am with music. You know what I mean? So yeah, it feels exhilarating to now be, actually doing it on this level. So I'm pretty excited about it, man.
Yeah, your music, are you producing your music or you got a producer? I mean,
yeah, that last song. Now I've worked with a lot of different producers. One in particular right now, we're doing a lot of work together right now. His name is D Hill. He is the music director for Chrisette Michelle. So he happens to actually live here. So we're doing a lot of work together. In fact, I got a new EP that's coming out, and hopefully I ain't spilling the beans, too early. But I got a new EP that's coming out the first quarter of next year. And
okay.
Me and D Hill produced that project. But yes, to answer your question, the song you just heard, I produced everything.
Ain't that something, man?
Man,
listen,
awesome.
I see they have some nice houses down there in Birmingham. I might have to move that way. But anyways, man. No, man. So tell me a little bit about when you say family, your family. Who are some more, like your uncles and aunties and brothers and sisters? Who are some more of the entertainers that was there?
So my grandmother, man, left a legacy. In fact, they just established a scholarship fund for her this year. This is the first year, just, in her remembrance, just because she's impacted Birmingham in a major way that most of your major artists have been taught by her at one point or another.
Wow, really?
What?
Yeah. So they honor most of the major artists in Birmingham.
Right.
That was going on to do great things. She taught them, man. And so my dad was a part of a quartet group called the Sons of Thunder. And so he been singing all of his life, doing his thing. My mom, which is my grandmother's daughter, plays as well. She's still playing now. She 80 years old, still playing.
Really?
Yeah. And when I say play, I'm not talking like old folky. I'm talking about jazzy chords. I'm talking about still relevant, man.
Ain't that something,
man?
Then my sister, man. A lot of people, know my sister as well because we both actually started out with John Piquet. Her name is Drea Randall. I don't know if you're familiar with her, but she be doing her thing, around the country. Definitely there in Texas, but around the country as well. So
man, not only do I know her, man, one of my favorites. I had to bump D out of being. He told me it was his favorite. You know what I'm saying? I said, no. I talked to her the other day. I said, man, listen. D said you his favorite boy, but I'm fastly becoming one of the biggest fans. Again, Drea. Believe it or not, Drea. I asked Drea to sing at my daughter's funeral here about a month or so ago. Wow. And she said she was honored, right? Drea was one of the ones that I every week I would find myself, traveling at least 45 minutes to go listen to Drea sing, man, because she's phenomenal.
Dope,
phenomenal.
Man. Then really, man, the legacy continues, at least in my immediate side, like my children. Like I got a son, man, that signed with Jermaine Dupri and ended up getting locked up, man. So he wasn't able to take advantage of that opportunity.
Right.
And then
Okay.
I got another son that just moved to Thailand, but he moved to LA to sign with Baby Rich, and basically decided not to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the process of producing a gospel project on my daughter. So she got a single that's going to release kind of the first quarter, somewhere around January, February next year. So it's all in the family, man. I got
Man, listen, boy, I didn't know you were talking about the next generation too, man. That is phenomenal.
That is.
all of my sisters sing, all of my brothers. I got a brother here, man, that's dope. Dope producer, dope singer, dope rapper. You know what I'm saying? So it's all in the family, bro.
Man,
Ain't
y'all
that
got
something?
good sound coming out of that Alabama, huh?
Right. So
Great sound.
some of the artists that you worked with, tell us a little bit about that and those experiences.
So okay, some of the artists that I work with on the gospel side, of course, John P. Key, Vanessa Bell Armstrong, a guy by the name of Sean McLemore. I did background for Ben Tankard for 3.5 years. We traveled around the country. I've toured with William Beckton. I worked with gospel legend BBJ. I mean, in the gospel arena, the list goes on and on. I've shared the stage with Kurt, Fred, and all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, ain't that something?
Yeah. I've done DT, I've done TBN, and that's on the gospel side. So far, right now, on the secular side, I got some songs that I've submitted. Can't say anything right now because the ink is not dry.
Right.
But definitely, man, working very, very closely with D Hill, which again is not only the music director for Crusette Michelle, but he's the A&R for her label as well. So definitely looking forward, man, to rubbing shoulders with some of the greats on that side, man. Very, very excited.
Man, fantastic.
Man,
fantastic.
I want to ask you what do you have a somewhere where people can listen to your music, what you have done in the past, or you understand what you want them to?
Absolutely. I mean, if they want to hear the gospel, man, you can just Google my name, Erick Matthews, Matthews. Now, the first person that may pop up is this guy from Wayne's World, because his name is Erick Matthews as well. But if you scroll down a little bit,
Just a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
You'll see.
Right.
You'll see my stuff, man. In terms of the gospel end, I ventured off from gospel into secular music, man, just to expand. But gospel gave me a very, very solid platform to get all of my stage performance together to learn. I mean, some of the best musicians in the world, man, come from church. So if you trained in church, to me, it's the most difficult music to play.
Oh yeah. That's that soul, man.
I think the transition would be you got to get your mind off Jesus and get him on those girls. Y'all don't get my joke. Y'all don't get my jokes.
I'll tell you this. I'm very, very excited, man, about seeing what the future holds on this side. Now, I also still do gospel. So if somebody asks me to come and sing, at a function or something, I'll definitely do that. That's going to always be a part in my heart and my history and everything. I can't forget that, but I want to touch a different crowd, and I want to sing about some other subject matters.
Right.
Yeah.
So, preferably love, I guess,
love,
relationship, that agape love.
Exactly.
Yeah. So tell me this. With that transition or the different genres, do you get a different feedback or a different energy from those individuals when performing?
Man, it's almost the same in a weird way, bro. It's almost the same. I mean, because to me, it's the vessel that the music is coming out of. You know what I'm saying? And if you singing with conviction and what you're singing about is not necessarily fairy tale, it's something that you've experienced, which all of my music basically is. It's, my music comes from, I get so much material to write about just based on broken relationships, the good, bad, and the ugly, man, and so that you're going to sing with conviction. And so when I sing with conviction, man, I see that, you know, people are affected, man. And I'm humbled by that, you know, and I'm glad to be able to have the opportunity to stand on the stage and share with people, you know, my personal experiences as it relates to relationships. So, so
I want to ask, I want to ask you, with the transitioning that you're doing. I mean, I'm quite sure you're really stepping over, and then you're gonna step back because you're doing your daughter's, you understand, group or whatever. But with your transitioning, what I've observed through gospel music, you know, like when they're playing the piano, they can hold notes longer than just the BPMs that's going through. You follow me?
Yeah.
Do you find it easier for your voice when you singing, when you to sing gospel music versus, you understand, secular music?
And I think that's an excellent question, man, because I mentioned earlier that, you know, playing as a musician in the gospel arena, man, is super hard. But singing in the gospel industry is super hard as well. You know, and so I'm gonna get to answering your question, but I wanted to preface it with that. It's very different. It's similar in terms of the responses of people, but it's different transitioning as a gospel artist into a secular artist or one that actually sings secular music. And the reason being is because in the gospel arena, man, the focus and emphasis is on skill and ability and what you can do with your voice.
Right.
See,
In the secular arena, people want to be entertained. They're more into the feeling of what you're saying versus how you're doing it. Now, as we go and things progress, and you know, secular people get more introduced to, like in this day and time with gospel music, they are developing a value for the acrobatics and the runs and stuff like that, because you got people like Tank, you know, out there killing it, you know what I'm saying, and really showing his range and ability, you know. But what I've seen is really one of the first lessons that I learned, man. You know, when I sung on stage and I had D Hill playing for me, you know, afterward he was like, "Man, you killed, you slaughtered, bro." He said, "But you don't have to work that hard." You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He's like, "You don't have to work
Something.
like,
Yeah, I think, you know, but
Yes,
for me, boy, they always say church folks are the hardest folks to please, right? And the biggest critics, right? Tell me this, platforms, man. Who about? I guess we're speaking on the people that you play for, you perform before. About what your platform, what it look like as far as the crowd, like how many people have you?
as far as gospel or secular?"
Either or, you know. Well, I mean, but that, like your biggest crowd of people
Sure.
that you.
Yeah, I'll start with gospel. I'll go to secular, and then I'll talk about, because I did music in Gambia as well. So those were some of the biggest crowds that I performed in front of as well. You know what I mean? But in gospel, man, I've been on BET. There was a show at the time called Bobby Jones.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I've been on the
Yeah.
Bobby Jones show. You know, I've been on TBN. TBN is a really huge, you know, and as far as like arenas and mega churches, you know, I performed at the Potter's House. I performed at New Birth. I performed at major churches in Brooklyn, just really all over the country, major ministries. So we're talking, you know, 5, 10,000, 15,000 people, you know,
Right.
at a time. On the secular end, I had the same opportunity, you know, to do that as well. Matter of fact, there was a festival that we had here that's a yearly festival called the Steel Jazz Festival, which that was just a few months ago. I was able to do that. You know, of course, I'm hitting all of the clubs, you know, in the city and the surrounding areas. You know, I've really already been all around the country, you know, doing it. I'm just now doing it on a secular end now. So, yeah, I mean, I've performed on local television stations here, you know. So, man, it's just, you know, amazing, man, to be able to have an opportunity after all this time to still do what I love doing.
Wow,
The
man.
question I want to ask you, you're doing two different genres of music.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to ask you, with that, just like the dance community,
Right.
you understand, we all get on the dance floor, but there's a separate type of group. You know what I'm saying? We got swing out, and then we got stepping. Even though we're dancing on the same floor, it's a separation of it. Do you find you have to have a whole different community, a different community when you're doing secular music versus the gospel? Is it a whole different crowd?
It's definitely a different crowd. For sure. It's definitely a different crowd, man. And it's interesting learning and making the adjustments. I told you about the vocal adjustments that I had to make and concentrate more on singing from the heart so that people can feel what I'm singing. I think song selection is important as well. It's just so much, man, that I learned and that I'm actually learning, on the secular side as well. But to be direct with your question, yeah, it's definitely different. You know what I mean? I did this thing called Cigars and Sundresses. It was a summer series, right? And so we did that series for about 3 or 4 months, every single Sunday at a local jazz club here called Uptown Jazz Lounge, right? And that's where I got a chance to see, because I was booking artists every single week and I was performing with those artists as well. And these were artists from all different kinds of, you got secular music, but within secular music, you got different genres. Me, I'm more of a neo soul, soul funk type of guy, but you had slash R&B, but you had R&B in there, you had jazz singers in there, you had different people. And so what I noticed, to answer your question, is you got to be able to read your crowd and know where you are so that you can affect them. You know what I'm saying? Especially like with your dance community, your line dance community versus your hip hop dance community, versus your people that just want to hear neo soul versus your people that want to hear Southern soul. It's just like you just got to know where you are.
Right.
Song selection has to be something that will speak to those people.
Right. I'm one that I don't believe in, I think music is music, right? And whatever you may gravitate to, or whatever you may like, or whatever is music to you at that time is what music is. Yeah. And the reason I'm saying that is because I want to ask you, growing up in that environment, and and you said that your grandmother was strict on no secular music, whatever. How does that fare with you going from or being able to have the ability, I'm speaking personally. How do that affect you, or do it affect you at all?
Man, it affects me greatly because what I've come to understand after singing all of my life up until this very point is music, man, transcends, language barriers, culture barriers, ethnic barriers. No matter what ethnicity you are, no matter what background you come from, whether church or what, and I was able to see that in Gambia. West Africa, when I was staying there, man, I got on a stage and it had to be at least 7,000-8,000 people, out there, man. We just out in the open. It's a big stage, you know what I'm saying? And they just want to be entertained. And for the very first time, I wrote a song called Gambia, paying homage actually to the country, and that was their first time hearing me, first time being introduced. But I guess I sung it with so much conviction that it was able to transcend the barriers. Now I know there's a lot of Africans that speak English, but there are a lot of Africans within Gambia that don't speak English.
Wow.
But they were rocking just like the ones who understood what I was saying.
Music is music.
You know what I'm saying? Because music is music, and when you sing it with conviction, man, it just has a way of transcending, whatever barriers we may have just on a regular level.
Ain't that something, man? That's so true. I think what was her name? Got me to listening to what is it called? Mexican music. What's her name? Selena.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely.
Yeah. But it
Yeah.
wasn't because of that cha-cha-cha, man. It was, man, I didn't know Mexicans can be that fine. But anyways, hey man, we're here. The best
Yeah,
live
man.
ever. The best live ever. You know what I'm saying? What we love, we laugh, and we learn how to live our best lives together, man. Listen, we are in awe of your music. We loving it and what have you. Tell me what you got coming out next, or what project are you working on?
Man, I'm working on a multitude of projects. Just because I've been able to be blessed to produce and write. I got about 6 projects I'm working on right now, including my EP, which will be slated to be released somewhere between the first and second quarter of next year. So I'm working on that very diligently. As I mentioned earlier, I got a gospel project that I'm working on for my daughter. That's a project that'll be released first quarter of next year. I got a myriad of other artists between what me and D Hill are doing. We're offering musical services and writing for people. And while I'm saying that, let me just put this shameless plug in. Anybody need a song, some good feel music, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up, because that's what we're doing. I'm trying to not only just do it myself, but I'm trying to bring my writing ability to the forefront to be able to aid artists that don't know how to communicate what's real in their life. I can communicate it in form and put it in a song form.
Right.
I'm ask I remember when LL Cool J came out, he would get different DJs so that he can have different sounds of music throughout his career. Is there any sets of different artists that you want to work with? You understand, for your type of music?
Absolutely, man. I have no boundaries, man. Just like what I explained to you in terms of when I stepped on that stage in Africa and seeing those people connect with me. I love that feeling. I love being able to connect with people all over the world. And I don't think that you can do that being locked into one genre of music because this is my medium to communicate. And so I want to use that medium to communicate with whoever. For example, I had a major writer he got songs with J-Lo. He got songs with all kind of different people, hit me up about a month and a half ago and asked me to write a song with them. And I wrote my first country song.
Wow.
Song.
Ain't that something?
And so, man, it just lit a fire under me to because you like what you naturally gravitate toward,
right?
So but now, man, my mind is open, man. Whoever needs that service, whoever I can use my gift and my life experience, because that's all it is. All my songs is my life experience, put in a song. Whoever needs that, man, I want to be able to offer it. And so it is I just produced along with D Hill, a young girl by the name of London Coy. She's 12 years old, man, and I would swear up and down that Whitney Houston lives in her voice at that age.
Are you serious, man?
So it challenged me because I had to sit down. I couldn't just jump in and start writing. I had to get in the mind frame because now writing for her, I'm speaking to 12, 13, 14, 15.
Right.
That's the way you do
right?
that.
So I got to use that kind of language, and we gotta create that feeling. We gotta understand what wording they use and how they put things together. As I don't think they millennials. You gotta yeah, they're younger than millennials. I don't know what they call, but to me, that experience allowed me to even grow, and that's what I love about music. You're never going to arrive, man. You're going to always have something new to learn, and other opportunities to grow, man. So yeah, I mean, that's a long answer to that question, but just to give you,
yeah, man. Listen, I want to say, man, we're loving. You know what I'm saying? Not only your music, man, but you as a person, man. Twin and I, we are very big on character, man, and that's our. And for us to find someone with so much talent to be so humble and intentional, man. That is, I think that might be my word, boy. Intentional, boy. You are so intentional,
And that I am.
man, yeah, right. That spells a lot, man. And never a shameless plug on the best live ever, man. Guess what? You know what I'm saying? We are merely the host. This is your show, man. We call ourselves the paparazzi. You are our celebrity, and keep on doing what you're doing, man. I know and understand about Twin and I. We did a call out. What we do, we pass out or we give toys away with us and Mothers of Murdered Angels, an organization we are affiliated with. And hey, man, we called out to some of the guys to come in and help us. Putting bikes into some of the toys together, man. And of course, we're in that season, right? Absolutely. And man, listen, we heard that you are about to deliver something that is going to make this a special
season.
Yeah, for the many seasons to come, man. Right. One of the things I always said when an artist, boy, when they do a Christmas song, boy, that's when you know they made it, right?
Christmas out.
And listen, man, that's when you know they made it, man.
I'm gonna give you a fun fact, man. In my whole career, bro, this is my first Christmas song.
Ain't that something, man?
Very, very first Christmas song. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very, very excited about that. It's dropping December the 5th, a week and a couple days from now, man.
Wow.
And it's called Ain't the Same.
Ain't the Same.
Ain't the Same. Yeah. It's basically, man, I believe it's going to touch a lot of people because it's talking about, being in a relationship and sharing love in that relationship and then breaking up with that person and having to spend the holidays without them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. Boy, look at here, man. You don't know nothing about Prince. Going to be alone in Christmas, man, but I ain't going to even talk about it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I think it's going to touch a lot of people, man. It's a personal experience of mine.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, man,
you singing that with conviction as well.
Exactly, man.
Absolutely.
Right. Hey, family, y'all heard it. You know what I'm saying? The 5th, y'all need to stay tuned. Hey, we always tell y'all to like, share, and follow all Zerox Twinz social media. That's Zerox.
Start with a Z.
Start with a Z and ends with a Z, man. Listen, make sure that you make comments, your likes and your hearts and what have you, stars.
Definitely want it and need it.
Right. Not only your comments, family. Again, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You can subscribe to us and get this man, the exclusive, right? The exclusive. When is that again?
Exclusive.
What night? What day is that?
It's called Ain't the Same, December the 5th.
December 5th, y'all can get the exclusive, man. Y'all make sure.
What do you plan on doing on the day for the premiere?
Well, we're gonna do a release party. We actually start advertising that within a day or two. But it'll be a virtual release party to actually take a listen to the song in full and to actually hear the remix. I have a remix version.
Oh wow.
How you get the remix version before you put out the original version?
Man, they working, bro. That's how you do it. He already know it's a hit.
You put the horse card in front of the horse, man.
No. Incorrect. And with all due respect, incorrect. It's about, man, being intentional and following through with your plan. Like, for example, you don't know what success is if you don't have a benchmark to establish what you want to establish. So this is how I operate, man. I'm not a reactive person. I'm a proactive person.
Man, listen here, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what, man. What you do, you make sure that you include us in that launch, man. We're looking forward to it, and what have you. And man, if possible, man, we would love to hear at least a snippet of it, man. You know what I'm saying? We go to the best live ever, man. This is what we do, man. We promise our people, man. You know what I'm saying? That we're gonna bring the best of the best. Of course, family, we're here, the best live ever. Like we promised, we produce, and we'll bring it again to you. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Erick Matthews, man. December the 5th, y'all make sure y'all will hear it in its entirety. But tonight, We're gonna have a little snippet. Can we have a little snippet of it? E, man, come on, man.
Oh, yeah. Fire burning low, cocoa on the stove, old record spinning, but it's missing your soul. Every note of daddy, every hum of the band feels like a ghost reaching out for my hand. Laughter used to fill these walls, now it's just echoing till they fall. You left the stocking hanging right there, but love don't live in that chair. I light a candle to feel the flame. Call your name, don't sound the same. This don't mean a thing tonight. If I can't hold you in the pale moonlight, Christmas ain't the same without you. All season, what I'm supposed to do ain't the same without you. Ain't no sugar in this world. All season, what I'm supposed to do ain't the same without you.
Man, Eric, man, listen, man.
Dog.
Man, listen, I promise you, man, I can play that all year, man. Listen,
Man.
man, again, thank you so much, man, for that what you bring, man. We always say, man, we love your talent, your gift,
And your art.
and your as you as well, man, because hey, man, this is what it takes. Twin and I do what we have to do, man, for the upliftment of humanity. And this again makes it so much easier when we find people to help us. Man, listen.
Man, I think this is about the easiest interview. Man, because you know, it's like, man, your enthusiasm, man. You just excited. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just your voice, your tenacity when you speak.
Yeah.
Spoke what you.
Man, listen, man. Hey, man, we're looking forward. Not just listening to this song on the 5th, but hey, man, we're looking forward to supporting you and all that you do, man. We're gonna go back and listen to all of the gospel and all of the legwork you already put down and what have you. Right. And man, listen, we're looking forward to seeing you on stage as well, man. If the music can move us, man, I'm quite sure, man. You know what I'm saying? That entertainment is there, man. Thank you so much for joining us again. Hey, man, we are here again with DS Sounds. Make sure that you like, share, and follow. Go look for DS Sounds, Derek Simmons as well. Man, hey, man, but we want to find out how to find you, man. How do we find you? How do we contact you? How do we see you? How do we hear you? All that good stuff, man.
We already feel you.
We already feel you, man.
Appreciate it, man. You can go to highriff.net. That's HIGHRIFF.net. That's my record label's website, the label that I'm signed with. You can catch me on Facebook. You can either just Google Erick, ERICK Matthews, MATTHEWS, or Nkosi. And Nkosi is NKOSI. So, you know, on YouTube, Nkosi TV, you know, however you want to find me. If you Google Erick Matthews or Nkosi, you know, they're one and the same. You know, Erick means king, and I just adopted an African name that means the same. So that's where Nkosi came from.
Ain't that something, man? Hey, man, we're going to have to talk a little bit about your experience over there, man, in Africa, man.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a very intriguing conversation.
Right. Man, again, thank you so much. Again, man, Twin and I, man.
Before we get out of here, do you want to give a recap of anything?
Hey, just, you know, I'm just inviting everybody to follow me, you know what I'm saying, and see what's going on, see what I'm doing. I'm definitely coming to a place near you, you know, not your city. I wanna do it old school, man. I want to hit every hole in the wall.
Man, that's where it is.
Every stage that will allow me to be on it, you know, and we just gonna build one family member at a time, one supporter at a time.
That's it, man.
Man,
we loving that.
That's
we
loving
that.
Once again, man, Zerox Twinz.
We are loving that.
Yeah, coming to you. With the best live ever,
man.
Bro.
Listen, like we told you, man, we promised you again, and we delivered the best live ever. What we love, we laugh,
and we learn,
how to live our best lives together. Make sure you like, share, and follow all the Zerox Twinz social media. That's Zerox start with a Z
and ends with a Z.
Man, you have heard the wonderful sounds of the epic experience. You know what I'm saying? Mr.
Erick
Matthews,
Matthews,
man, all the way from Birmingham.
Alabama.
Man, listen, man, I forgot to tell him about, man, my boy Boo J and Slim down there in Birmingham, but we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. But again, family, thank you guys for joining us. And every Wednesday night, 8,
About 80.
right, you get the best live episode. You make sure that you tune in and what have you. Again, man, we do this, right, for the upliftment and the falling of humanity. And again, bro, hey, man, we always in
Man,
this.
you know, I think I get used to this. I think I can probably get used to this kind of stuff. Yeah. So we're going to end this with what we always end with. Be humble. Become more knowledgeable. That way you won't be vulnerable.
And I always say, we all we got. And we
all
all we need. Make sure that you like, share, and follow, and subscribe to the best live ever.
Right.
Hey, man, love and become lovable.
Whoa.
All right, family.